was so good, and then our PC was like, what if I did this? Fifth attempt of recording Dragon Age the Veilguard. We want everyone to feel welcome. That we sound pissed as fuck is just because our PC crashed 4 attempts of streaming already. We haven't recorded a minute.
Gathering deep in the forest. They've brought the Dalish with them.
Not long till the sacrifices start then.
We did kill Gillening's archdemon. The gods will want more power, and fast.
This won't happen on our watch. We can save these people.
You know the gods best, Rook. The Veiljumpers are ready. Just give the word.
I'll go get Nev. She deals with Venatori the most.
Good point. We know where the Dalish are, and we know what we have to do. Let's do it.
Then we ride, and pray that fate is on our side.
What have we done today? Let's save here so we can at least not... At least we don't have to see that cutscene again. Nothing against it. It was just a lovely, normal cutscene. We need a while to... we need a while with the PC running as intended, and then we might be able to go back to our hopefully welcoming and friendly self. Ah.
Hey, Rook. I was planning to take us on to the woods in Arlington soon. Want to keep us company?
Sounds good to me.
Hassan will be glad to hear it. Needs to stretch his wings.
Totally understand if no one is here again, but please feel welcome.
Well, he did worse than just try to kill me.
Really?
The guy stiffed me on the job. Those were good potions I used. Expensive, too.
Right, that makes sense.
How's it going over here?
It's okay, you know.
You can take my seat, Rook. I was just leaving. Belle, swing by when you get a chance. I found another set of papers for you.
Thanks, Nev. That's nice. Sorry, Rook. Not great company right now.
You just want to sit here quietly, that's fine. I can do quiet.
You're not very good at silence.
I'm great at most silences, just bad at awkward ones.
Fair enough.
Ooh, now for the part I'm not great at. Here I go. What's wrong, Alara?
Nothing, Rook. Don't worry about it.
I asked, didn't I?
It's Syrian. You saw who he is, what he's become.
Yeah.
He's a monster, Rook.
And you're worried about what you'll need to do to stop him.
I'm worried I won't be able to, or won't want to. Anaris brought Syrian back. My brother. When he asked me to join them, what if I'm too much like Syrian?
If you were, you wouldn't have turned them down, which you did.
I did, but Rook, it was hard. I wanted my brother back. I mean, before all of this, Syrian and I were the same. Inquisitive, driven, pushing ourselves. The search for the Nadister Thalin, the archive, that was both of us, working together. I want to say I'll keep saying no, keep turning him down, but he's my brother. What keeps me from doing what he did?
You're not Syrian, Balara. You're you.
And what if that's not good enough?
Then keep your evil to off hours. Replace Lucanus's coffee beans with hot peppers. Buy Nev a bag of wisp food. Hide Tasha's snacks.
You're not very good at being evil.
I'll work on it. I'm kind of making this up as I go.
Our team motto, pretty much.
Let's paint that on the side of the lighthouse.
I'm sure Solus would love that.
You good?
I'm good. Thanks, Rook. I'll see you later.
We swear 5 PC attempts for streaming, and this might not be the last attempt. Is highly unusual. We hope it is not a sign of this PC, like, really completely breaking down now and, like, dying. We hope it is not. We're really financially not ready to buy a PC, like, far from it.
Supper in Docktown?
What's the occasion?
I've got leads to chase on Alia and Docktown's missing people. A few sources will only talk if I'm alone. But if you're around after, you help me uncover all this. Supper's on me.
Sure. Count me in.
Like, we have a bunch of people watching, and then, like, our PC crashes 4 times, and then we have none. It's... we think so, at least. We have the numbers always hidden. We just assume no one is, like, probably
Not a bad
here
view.
now. Right. So Emmerich and yeah, Harding and oh, in Tasha's room is a new place.
How interesting. Like lyrium, you say?
Mm-hmm. This table's really cold.
Marble. It's wonderful on hot summer days.
Right. Nothing's happening.
Precisely.
Emmerich, you wanted to see me?
Ah, Rook, if you would be so kind as to step over here. And there we have it, just as I suspected.
Emotions?
Involving Rook.
Wait, me?
Young love indeed. Come, Manfred. I'm sure they'll want to discuss the implications.
Emmerich.
Is that cool?
Everything fine? Emmerich didn't find anything wrong with you?
I'm not sure how to explain.
Take your time.
Emmerich suspected that my abilities could be tied to how I was feeling. Feeling about you. I mean, the special feelings. you know.
You're not toxic all the time. That's great news.
Is it? But being close to you makes me feel things. And apparently, when I feel those things...
Yes, I can see how this might be a problem.
Lyrium was the blood of the Titans. If my heart's beating, and my blood's racing around, maybe... I'm sorry.
Do you think you could control it?
It's tied to my emotions. Like the rest of my magic. I'm sure I can learn to control it.
This doesn't change anything between us, I promise. I've learned that the people who matter most will love you. All of you. Those that don't matter. I live the life I want, not defined by anyone else's labels.
Yes.
Doing that freed me. And then I could surround myself with people who really accept me. Like you.
Of course. No question about it.
I accept and love all of you. Even the toxic lyrium parts.
I'm still sorry about that.
You don't have to apologize. Us being together is about more than whether we can touch.
It's gonna be awkward.
We're already awkward. What's a bit more?
She's so adorable. That it is. She is so adorable. Mood is coming back, so welcome everyone. This time with a better mood. Hopefully our PC will not like try to insta crash it again, but you know, it's our PC. Maybe it helps to think about the next PC. What do we want? Like for sure a better graphics card. If our PC can hopefully like at least somehow broken function through that time. Oh right, we got some quests. We should select one first. Like we have probably a bunch of companion quests now. Oh, not that many to be honest. We do Nevs first. We like Nev very much. So the not. Olive? Dogtown, of course. Sorry, that was just a cable that we had to get rid of. If the stream is empty because of our PC, at least we won't be sad for like, oh, have we not made a good show or anything, because like we know then it is out of our control. Like if anyone would then have an issue with our streaming, they can just like send us a few $1,000 to buy a new one.
You always try to keep the other crows and everyone around you happy.
So
No, I don't. It's impossible to make crows happy.
whoever makes that
yes, you
donation
do.
then has the
You
right
ate
to
Tosh 5
complain
batches
and
of deep-fried peppers
can leave
yesterday.
us
Everyone likes deep fried
a
peppers.
message, whatever they
That's
want.
exactly my point.
And we will read it out loud. But other than that, Yeah, we're thinking this is just what it is. It seems to be far away. How far do we have to teleport? Oh wow! Oh wow! Oof. Where do we teleport best is the question. Hopefully this works then. It's not the best, but it's at least something. Yeah, we talked about with a friend before, like, why did we as anarchists, like, real anarchists, like, why did we not choose, like, a faction like the Shadow Dragons?
Enemies of Empire!
Okay, you don't die very quickly, do you? In a second. We need to kill some very annoying enemies and reset our abilities because the game found like, why did we not choose the Shadow Dragons? We always go into the wrong menu, that's why. Hello? Why can't we change our ability? Because we're still considered to be yeah.
They're down.
Game, it would be so nice if you could not change our ultimate constantly to another ability. That is very rude.
Anything I can do?
What?
Well, I'm late. Tried grabbing something from Hal's on the way, but the fish fry's not running. So much for supper.
What have you been doing?
Chasing leads. On Alias Venatori, Docktown's missing people, and anything that might come close.
Find anything?
Plenty. Something I can use is another story. So here we are. I'm out of leads, and you're at that supper I promised.
Well, we've got at least one witness. Want to question him? How about a break? We can still do that, right? A short one can't hurt.
Yeah, maybe. I could use a walk. And some rocks. You up for it?
Hey, welcome back,
Yeah.
Sib. Isn't rocks what you call those crack cubes
So rocks.
that you make?
Look for good ones.
Aren't they called
We're
rocks?
serious about this.
And we
You'll see
would
why.
try it at least one time. When like if she offers some rocks, then of course. Let's try some crack. Like honestly, like life is short, and we think like at some point
Why
we
are
want to
we doing
try
this?
out things at
You know
least.
what they say? Leave no stone unturned.
Really?
No.
Yeah, Kitty is cute, right?
Seriously, do you ever take breaks? Real ones?
What do you call this?
Picking up rocks, and I'll bet the coin in my pocket you're thinking of work.
I was thinking of fried fish.
Kitty,
Looks
look
like the next one's on
here!
you.
Look here, Kitty! Yeah!
Alright, time to put these rocks to use. Come on.
Aww. Alright, we wanted to ask you earlier, you
How
said...
are we doing?
With the rocks or in general?
Let's stick with the rocks.
In that case, so far so good.
A win for us.
I guess it is.
We wanted to ask you what's it with, like you said earlier, you're not feeling well and you're
Calliope,
about to
you still
cry.
going?
Cassis doesn't have
So,
anyone else.
did something happen?
I don't have a lot of work.
You can DM us, like, if anything is too confidential, you don't want to talk about it or whatever.
Over here. I'll take you to my usual spot.
Fancy.
We can try to
Isn't
keep
it?
Discord open. Oh,
Is this
yeah,
what you
yeah.
do when you're out of leads?
I'd look over
okay,
my
okay,
notes, but
okay.
I've got them by heart. I just need to clear my head.
No, the command didn't actually ban him. He probably just left or whatever.
You ever figure out how? Let me know.
Sure thing. You can't count on a lot here. When I started, I wasn't going to save Minrathus, never mind Thedas. But if I could take a job and follow through, well, maybe people could count on me. But at the end of the day, what have I done here? What sticks? If people like Aelia come back for more...
You didn't use the slash command, right?
I'm fighting, Rook.
You
Sometimes it feels as though the city itself stabbed me in the back.
I'm here to help.
I know. But getting mixed up in my problems, it's not the smart play. Rana's partner, Brahm. Where did it leave him? Where does it leave you?
Side by side with Nev Gallus. Like you are, for me.
You know you're a sap, right?
Is that like bottom or something? What does that mean?
She was there. We didn't see her.
This word?
Maybe.
Well, thank you, Sib. Yeah, Multi, we're trying to act professionally, but like apparently our PC manufacturer
Willing to chase a long shot?
did
We need to
not.
get to the spillway.
Like, how can you
got
not
something
catch
on
that?
Aelia?
She was there. We just didn't see her.
At the spillway?
At the relic deal. When Aelia controlled Damas, she mentioned Bataris and the stolen relic. Why bring that up? Why would she care?
You think she was involved?
Or one of her puppets. She's been careful, but there may be something to pick up at the site. A witness. Anything.
Can we go now? Because we would like to teleport if that's an option. It's not an option. Okay. Oops, that's not what we're meant to do. Old habit. Right clicking and like turning around.
We can get to the site from here.
The problem is like that also damages our attempt at like doing something more professionally because at trying to
So we're
like
returning to the scene of the crime, where we fought Bataris.
It's just a hunch, but it's the best I've got.
Let's check it out. What's the plan?
Bataris had a red lyrium relic. Those don't play nice with the Veil. The Viper left me a piece of one in case there was more to track. Remnants fade with time, but if we got here soon enough...
Remnants. We've got them.
Fainter than the ones we found before, but I'll see what I can draw out. Let's take a look. Sure thing. Echoes of greed, pride, our Venatori, Bataris. You bet. The thread smuggler. But this feels scrambled. Two people's thoughts in one source. She wasn't a traitor. She was a puppet. Aelia moving goods to her followers. Look there. There's more. By the waterfall. We're close to something. I can feel it.
Skipping stones really worked.
I guess some of my plans pan out. Got it. This one's afraid. A witness? Someone else showed up too, after we left. If I can pull out more of an echo, a memory...
So Nev Gallus is back. Tell me what you saw.
Nothing, I swear!
Aelia.
No. In my head. Stay out!
A bystander? They must have seen the fight.
Then Aelia showed up.
Tell me, would you see this city rise? Be a thrall in service to its glorious rebirth?
Thrall? No,
Silence! Your will
belongs to the Venatori.
I'm so sorry.
The risen god will unlock my true power. He's given me Vina Vitalis. We start here.
What's Vina Vitalis?
A rumor, an old Tevinter ritual to increase blood magic. Fake accounts appear on the black market. The real records were burned by magisters. It scared them. But if Aelia cozied up to Algernon, an elven god might know the trick. Or something close he could trade as our legacy.
Blood ritual. Then the missing people. It's a lead.
But where? When? Who else does Aelia break before I track her down?
Nev?
This place means something to me. But what am I to it if I can't...
You'll catch Aelia again. Docktown's got someone looking out for them. They'll see that.
Will they? Who got us, Bataris?
I know. But Aelia plays dirty. Maybe we should play clean.
I'm a sucker, Rook. Getting caught up in all this. Bad habit.
Then it sounds like nothing changed.
Is that a pep talk?
It's a fact. I was going for simple. Next up, we find Aelia.
Right.
And after that, we kick her ass.
Like, we will not let our PC get in the way of being professional. Like, if we have to go back to our old old PC that was stable, that was just like low in computing power, then we do that, right? Oh, good day to you, Surreal. Lots of love. Aw. Just saying hi, don't want spoilers. Aw, thank you. Have a lovely day yourself. Wicked calling card. Interesting. Yeah, we could try to... we have 1 point to spend. It really puts a crack in our... It really puts a crack currently into our...
How did you become such a good cook anyway? It doesn't feel like a crow thing.
I was stuck in prison for a year.
Health
Thinking
condition
about how
even.
I killed my enemies was entertaining until I ran out of ideas. That's when I started thinking up dishes.
This is really putting a big crack into our health condition, and we have to consider going back to the old PC. As much as we hate to do that, but if that is the only way to have like stable streaming again, or like...
Time to fight! Now!
Then that's how it is, unfortunately, right? Hey, good day to you, Thunder.
Ranged incoming! Finish it.
Team up!
Oh, wow.
You're shooting for us!
Yeah, all the shoutouts for all the lovely people. Hope everyone is well. Talk about your day if you want. We will try to read it. We shouldn't have missed something, so that's good.
We don't have to. Oh, never mind.
Oh, hey!
Looking good, Brooke.
Now, Venatori, what's going on?
Hey, illegal. You didn't allow us to move. Why are we even dependent on that?
Interesting.
We didn't
Wasn't expecting the Venatori
move
to
because
show
we
up.
couldn't,
They
and
were
it
worried about
is
some
weird sometimes.
shipments? Let's look around. I'm getting a bad feeling about this.
Do we need a new quest, or was that the quest? Mercenary intent. Okay.
Thank the Maker. Did you find the others?
What others?
Those mercenaries have abducted people from around Doctum, then sold them to the Venatori. I heard them talk about a warehouse. They could be holding them there.
We'll look into it. The warehouse where we found the Darkspawn isn't far from here. I thought the Shadow Dragons were keeping an eye on it. But let's check, just to be safe.
Yeah, let's check that. Go to the Venatori.
Let's look around, see what we find.
Wait a second, is there anything else that we can steal here? No. It's great when buildings have like 10,000 layers, so you have to check every stomach. What's wrong? We just drank some coffee.
Be ready.
Lucanus's bond increased. Nice. Lucanus is great. Sorry Thunder, if you're still here. Like health-wise, physical health is not good, but like mental health is... It was really good today, but like the 6 PC crashes we had today, they're putting a dent into the mood for sure. Like each crash does, and hope people can understand that it is not as like, can you just like drop down please? And notice, Venatori, the risen gods require flesh for crafting and blood for power. Find sellswords willing to trade in what they seek. You will be rewarded.
Well, that's not good. Sounds like blood magic.
So we're just supposed to print documents. Scribbled note, Gorman. Found a crew down by the docks, willing to get what we want. They say they've even taken down Kunari before. I'll negotiate the price.
Trafficking in people. Vile. We need to stop this.
But yeah, much love, everyone. We're thinking about it. We'll let that sink in if we go back to the old PC. which will be a huge downgrade again, but this thing here is just, it's unbearable in this state. Like, it might go back to functioning again at some point, and like, every crash might be the last one, but it's just fucking with our mental health so bad if this keeps up. So we're considering, like, maybe downgrading everything again and just... then having to wait until we get a new PC. Which will be, like, at second half next year, maybe? Sometime? If we get lucky, if everything goes well. Like, this PC was supposed to last and not be broken. Like, we don't have the money to replace such a thing just like, you know, just, oh, we feel like having a different color and just buy a new one. So like that's just we saved for so long, and then we have to put up with this stuff. That is just, as we said, like, they lost a customer, 100%. They lost a customer. Like, even if they would fix it and give us a replacement, like, we would still consider not buying there again. We would consider that as like as just like fair damage replacement. And actually, we should even get our money back, because like a replacement, our money back, and then we will not buy there ever again. I don't know where documents should be. Where's the third document that we supposedly overlooked? Oh, this note you... hasty reply. Once you've made the exchange, take the prisoners down to Low Tide Beach. We'll hold them there before we move.
Low Tide Beach. Let's go.
Why did we not see that? Okay, why can't we go through there? Yeah. We're supposed to go through there and we can't because... Is this something that some character has to do? I'm like, okay. How? We can't get there via this because, like, that's not an option. Yeah, if we go into the water, then, like, that game also doesn't allow that. That's... We don't know what else we can do. How are we supposed to get there then? Load game? Don't know why this is broken. We assume it's broken because like we remember we went through there before and it just doesn't work now. For reasons unknown to us. That just doesn't make sense. Why was that broken? Oh. That's supposed to work that way. You can just destroy those things. And there is no other way. You can't get around it. There is no tunnel, no nothing. Not that we know, at least. Thank you. That is so weird. Look! 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 The game had just a... This was just a bug. This is not... See? That was not supposed to be that way. Nice, we can just detonate Sundered here for free. We can detonate shit anyways for free, but you know what we mean. We can detonate it for free anyways. Blood magic!
Inventory down.
Always.
We'll
Help on a job like this.
get you out of there. Hang on.
So fucking funny.
You all right?
No, but I'm alive and grateful. They were going to take me somewhere. They talked about rituals and risen gods.
You don't have to worry about that anymore. Do you have somewhere to go? Someplace you'll be safe?
I don't know the city.
Find the pawn shop. You can trust the people there. Tell them Rook sent you.
Wow, even more. Got another upgrade. Now it's full damage. Yeah, but we're full on necrotic damage here. Like our constant spirit bombing everything. We're basically Necromancer Obama, but but without the insufferable like politician part, right? We're just bombing everyone. Oh god. God. Jesus Christ. Okay. Apparently not. Okay. Then we do that some other time. Other Forest. After that, we have to check the towns and the map again if there is like anything we haven't picked up yet.
Strife wants everyone on the.
What are the Venator?
As you were.
Hardy, you come from Veilguard, right?
Sure do. Is this the start of a turnip joke?
Everyone likes turnips. No. Are you from Denerim, then?
No, the countryside near Redcliffe. Why?
I've never been to Veilguard.
Like we really honestly didn't know that we would, with like choosing mage, and we didn't know that we would get necromancy, and then we saw necromancy and we're like, oh yeah, that's the shit. We did not know that we would get that blood magic staff that basically, with that spirit bomb ability, just makes us so OP. We did not know that. We did not look that up in advance. We just were like, oh yeah, mage sounds cool. We can do like cool shit. Oh, maybe we can do blood magic, right? And didn't know how that would look like. Then we like just saw necromancy and picked that, and we did not know that like even the faction we chose, the Mornwatch, would then make us like get us like quickest to the absolutely OP weapon that we have currently. It is so good. We did not know that. We did not know that. We did absolutely not know that. That was really just a coincidence. We were insanely, ridiculously lucky that we took the path that like gets us quickest to like the most ridiculous weapon in the game. But we won't complain. We can just bomb everything now. And the constant pulse you hear is... It might be like a heartbeat ticking combination. Because like it's a spirit bomb, so like the ticking of the bomb is a heartbeat, you know? Do-doom, do-doom. I think that's what it is. It would make sense. It would make sense.
Trouble ahead.
They could use some action. Same. After we tried to stream for so many times today. Ugh.
Hassan can get the gate.
Yeah, now we can open this.
Another truffle hunt?
No, we're meeting Eldrin, the old elf I told you about. I spent summers here. Tended Hollow when I was a kid.
Hard to imagine the mighty hunter hanging out.
Hassan.
Oh, sorry.
Eldrin, I got your message.
Oh? Who are you?
It's me, Davrin.
I knew a Davrin once. Strange kid, too small, even for an elf.
Well, now, hold on.
So, this walking mountain of armor I see before me can't be him.
You sure got old and cranky.
You got old and far too good looking. I was always the lady killer.
This is Rook. We're working together.
And can you be trusted around our holler, Rook?
Try
I'd be
to be
honored for the
friendly.
chance to earn their trust.
The holler decide that. And if you don't impress them, their antlers let you know. Arlathan Forest is wrong in a way I've never seen.
We know.
The holler aren't coming around, and these old bones aren't up to the task of chasing them anymore. I'm worried they're sick. I need you to check on them for me.
Hassan, I told you.
Is that what I think it is?
I'm looking after him.
Remarkable. A griffin. Never thought I'd see one. Maybe all those summers here rubbed off. The monster hunter turned shepherd.
Yeah, he thinks he's a lady killer like a real boomer. So we call him Boomer Boomington.
What was Davrin like back then?
We don't need to waste Eldrin's time.
He sang a lot.
This guy?
He'd sing to the holler.
You mean the Grey Warden standing next to me?
Now hold on. I'd get tired trying to herd them. I started humming to keep myself awake, and they slowed down to listen.
Hey, hey,
so
Rosa.
Naturally, you broke out into song.
Only when humming didn't work. Just getting the job done.
And now the job is caretaker to a griffin.
Hassan's got him wrapped around his little talon, searching all over for gingerwort
Yeah, Eldrin's heard enough.
Davrin, the truffle hunter? Seems my old lesson sunk in. Not every creature in the forest is quarry.
I didn't ignore everything you said. And now we've got some hollow to find.
Davrin, I'm glad to see you took the road less traveled. It suits you.
Okay, what do we do?
Find some stone root, a marple tree, and vannerberries.
We suffered so much from boomers that we need others to suffer from boomers as well.
I'll
You
let
know,
you
as
keep that up for days.
Maybe you could sing to them?
I'll go right on pretending you didn't say
How
that.
are you doing today,
Should have
Rosa?
learned.
Hope you're
Ringing
well.
the dinner bell's a lot easier than searching the whole damned forest.
We don't sleep much still, but it's hopefully it gets better at some point.
Here we go. Found a marple tree.
See if it has a dead branch.
Got it.
It's hollow, right? When you blow through it, it mimics a hollow's call.
The dinner bell.
Not ringing it yet, but that's the idea.
Sorry, we thought we could still walk there. Apparently not. Just tired, so the stream was having true fun. Yeah, like it's constantly crashing the PC. So we honestly consider like going back to the older PC. Or maybe having like at least a dual setup of like the old PC like doing the streaming and the new PC like doing the game, so that we have less work with like whenever it crashes we can just like boot it up, start the game, boot it up, start the game, you know.
Some bannerberries.
Maybe that to like at least minimize the damage or something, but like keep the graphics We have to see, but it was like it's
Sweet as candy.
It's a difficult decision.
Interesting. I wonder what they taste like.
Don't even think it. Uncle Eldrin let me try one once. As a lesson. It lasted an hour. Paralysis, hallucinations, cramps.
Oof.
Uh-huh. Great for Hala. Bad for people.
Okay, so where did those things go? We don't see them, like... Surround sound really helps. Yeah. Can just locate where we hear the sound from. Like someone asked us like how is our headphones supposed to like make you able to have surround sound. It is easy. You basically, like when you hear stuff and it comes from behind, that is not different than when you like imagine your ear where that hole is, yeah, right? Where that hole of your ear is. And then you have like something right next to it, left next to it, and something in the middle. That right next to it is like in front of you when something comes diagonal from the front right side. Like that to the left of your ear is when something comes from the right from your back side, right? So you can like have sound going around you. And depending on like how loud it comes out of each of those speakers, your ears or like your brain will interpret that as like it comes from a specific angle. That is how your brain works. It's not different than when it happens without headphones. If you use the technology right, that is. It's actually neat how that works. Do we have like any extra chests? Not so far.
Over here.
Good. Hang on to that. We slice away the outer husk. There's seeds inside that mimic the Hala mating scent.
I thought we were ringing the dinner bell.
Maybe it's a romantic dinner. Time to get out that marple branch and call the Hala.
He sounds excited.
Let's hope it's that and not I'm hungry for venison.
Like the thing is, of course, it doesn't really sound like as it would sound like from Rook's perspective. Of course, it is louder. Because otherwise, if you would hear it from Rook's perspective and he speaks from there to here, right? We would hear it not that loud, to be honest. It would sound far away. And to like probably not have that being calculated by the game of how far you are away and how like would reduce the sound, and to make people basically have to have subtitles enabled to still be able to hear everything properly.
What's on the other side of this?
Like a game developer might decide, like in this case, to be like, hey, the voice is always the same volume, just so people.
Could be Hala.
We've got a griffin. Hassan could track them.
Or like
You need to be careful of the predator in him that's ingrained to hunt and kill things before they kill him.
Like
He'd attack the Hala?
Probably not, but he's never seen one.
It gets changed a bit, but not like realistically much. Just to not make like basically subtitles necessary for some people, you know. And we get that. That is like understandable.
This is a good spot. Lay out the stone root and bannerberries.
There are games that do that, and to be honest, that makes us just like want to enable subtitles so we don't miss anything that anyone says. You're fine with the volume? That's good. Just got a text from my doctor's. Ah, yeah, we wanted to get like the DID, dissociative identity disorder, like what was multiple personalities. That's why we have it in the tags, but DID is like just nobody knows what that is. So we tried to get that into our medical record just to like, so that like certain people around us don't like, that they take us seriously.
Time to blow the horn. I'll let you have the honor.
Give us some beans and onions and we do blow the horn. Cells before starting the game, do it beforehand. Nice gets doctor. Yeah. Yeah, with doctors we have made so many bad experiences.
It looks sick.
It's okay. We're here to help. How do we help?
Look around for more Vannerberries. Hassan, don't you even think about going after...
Davrin, remember. Trust.
Right. Turlum. Okay. Hassan, do as I would do, boy. Be nice.
Did Hassan just bring in some food?
He did. I'll be damned. Won't forget that anytime soon. Thanks for helping out.
Maybe it's your joints when you say like you hear sounds.
Something new every day.
Is that like part of the bones?
She could always be like this. There's more to him than hunting darkspawn.
Eyes of an eagle, roar of a lion. But maybe the heart of a holla.
Aww.
And the appetite of all three. You found your Turlum.
Yeah, we did. Come on, boy. You did good.
Yeah, for Davrin, apparently it is very difficult to just trust his Griffin friend. Like, we get it, trust is difficult. We don't know what he went through.
So, your uncle is quite the character.
Eldrin will drink you under the table, then the floor, then bury you in the basement as a joke. Most of my clan didn't understand why I left. Eldrin had an open mind, saw I was restless.
He approved?
He knew I had to find my own way, though he warned me about joining the Wardens.
Too dangerous?
Too much darkness. Eldrin always preached balance in life.
Not something Grey Wardens seem to know much about.
We reek of darkspawn all the time. I guess that's why working with Hassan, there's something to be said for drawing strength from the light.
Yeah, hope like the doctors show like at least a fraction of competence at some point and help you. It's doctors are really a hit or miss, and mostly a miss from our experience. There are a few good ones though. Like we had a few good like dentists before. We had technically we have found a good psychiatrist. It's just very far away. Yeah, fuck psychiatry, but the thing is like he might help us like with stuff that we need to like get papers for or other things, and he's willing to help. That is at least something. And he understands that is also not very common.
Any luck?
We found one. Looked sick.
I was afraid of that. If you can find more Vanaberries.
Hassan took care of it.
A griffin held to holler?
I wasn't looking forward to watching a griffin eat a holla.
The lion in him might have.
But it didn't. Not sure what side of him we saw back there.
The world knows griffins as warriors who fought Darkspawn, but they existed long before that.
Existed as what?
A creature of the wild, free to explore their nature.
But griffins live for the hunt.
So do you. Yet now, you're a caretaker.
I'm proof that anything can change. Don't know if it's for the better.
Nothing about change is ever certain. I once knew a restless young elf who believed there was more to life than shoveling hollow manure. It's the nature of nature to surprise us.
Maybe you're right. See you around, Eldrin.
Ding 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 ding. Davron helped an old friend, Uncle Eldrin, by feeding a starving Hala. Surprisingly, Hassan pitched in and fetched berries. We like the name Hassan. And fetched berries for the poor animal, showing a side of griffins not seen before. It's a nice name. Okay, we only have this, but we could oh, oops. That we didn't mean to double click. That was a bit too much. Ah, you picked your future daughter names. Sure. Apparently he plays Javik in Mass Effect 3. Liara and Javik seem to jump over to Dragon Age. You know, different career options are... Oh, fuck work. Who are we kidding? Everybody knows we despise the current system. Excellent. Necropolis. Excellent. What? Do we have to have Nev in the party? Sorry, Lucanus. Shadow, I'm still in my room, but I gotta lay down my backbone. Suppose Killer won't be able to come from be overwatching.
Well?
They're waiting for something. There's talk of a sacrifice.
Do they mean the clan? They mean the clan, don't they?
Well, the tracks suggest the captives are on the other side of the clearing. You'll have to go through the crowd.
They're gathering to watch people be killed?
It's the Venatori. Spilling blood is their religion.
And we won't let that happen.
Oh, you broke yourself. We're sorry to hear, Multi. Aw. We're sending lots of healing your way.
We're going through them? Won't they notice?
Not if you look like them. I found you some disguises.
Oh, yeah. Squeeze hug for Multi.
Well, do I look evil enough?
You'll fit right in.
I'll just hide behind Nev.
I'll go with the Veil Jumpers.
We'll try to keep the escape routes clear. Get the Dalish and get out of there. And please, try not to stand out.
Oh, Multi, wasn't it that you don't like hugs? Like, we can just send you lots of love and healing. Hopefully...
What about the others?
Hopefully it comes your
They'll be
way.
close, but it's safer to move in small groups.
I thought I saw someone.
Need to check the map real quick. Just to make sure that we
In the
don't miss
trees.
any...
Strife and the Veil Jumpers.
I thought I saw that too. Good to know they're watching over us.
It's an exception. And happy you accepted this time. Like we can express it in different ways, whatever people feel comfortable with. Can you take painkillers? Do you have like painkillers? Do you have something you can take? Maybe it would be good to see like a doctor at least to like just prescribe you something if you don't have anything. Like at least if there is nothing that can be like immediately done, then maybe like at least something that like takes the pain. You know? Like we try to avoid taking painkillers, even those like very soft stuff that we usually have here. It's more on the aspirin level than everything else, anything else. But if it's like really nasty, then we like to take something. We just, at the moment, we don't even have something here, so we would be fucked if we get like nasty pain again. A brief message. Tewin, we once knew how this is pronounced. Leaving you to pack up the rest of the gear. Sonny is not doing well. Shouldn't have let him drink from the lake. I knew there was something off with the water. The dark presence, finish your observations and get back to camp. Aniel.
They're going to bleed the Dalish deer.
They're going to kill Ahala? Just for fun?
We can't do anything that'll draw attention to ourselves.
Damn it.
Rook, we don't have to watch this. It won't be pretty.
No, cruelty is the point here. It's not pointless. Cruelty is the point here. That is the thing. Cruelty is the point. Exactly the point. Like our ring. Is that a ring? Our ring here is already so good. Like that we found out like our ability is a blast ability and a duration ability gave us like 25% each on top of the damage. Which means like for a ability that does like 2000 damage, let's say, that is like 3000 damage then afterwards, like 1.5 times as much. Yep, 50% of all your other damage type bonuses contribute to your necrotic damage bonus, and then we get like necrotic damage on top of it. Like, holy shit.
Wait a minute. That was the mayor of Demetis Crossing.
The god's hold on him was stronger than he knew.
We shouldn't have expected anything more from someone like him.
So okay. So sparing him was like not the best decision. We don't take the blame for that. We gave him a chance, like, after the cruel thing he did, to make up for it, to, like, be a better person, and he chose the wrong path. So if it comes down to that now, then he needs to be killed. Like, he chose this. We think. Pretty sure. Crumpled note. The boys and I found a bunch of things in the ruin. Stuff the Dalish missed. You can feel lingering magic in some of it. Heard you're headed back to the city for Templar business. Counting on you to get this shit out of here before others find it. You know some of them will just smoke it, want to worship it or something. But I'd rather line my pockets.
They've returned, and the enemies of Winter will fall.
Boy, it's poorly built.
But yeah, the poor animal. Ooh, hello.
The enemies of Tevinter are not allowed here.
My servant is Kunari. Does that offend you?
No, my lady. I was just instructed to...
Tell someone who gives a damn. Why am I still waiting? Where are the gods? When does the ritual start?
Gods? But only the Lord Elgarnon is here, and he is still preparing.
Useless. Out of my way. It's Elgarnon, not Gillenane like we expected.
That was impressive.
They expect strength and power from someone like me.
A mage.
A human mage. Show them what they expect, and you don't get questions. But as I was saying, Gillenane's not here. It's just Elgarnon.
Hopefully that means fewer tentacles.
Oh god.
Does anyone else hear that?
LMAO. Oh god.
I feel you. I see you. I know how you suffer. Come to me, and I will ease your soul.
Try us, bitch.
It's like a buzzing in my head.
Yeah, we will show Elgarnon soon.
Watcher, and I shall share the secrets of death and what lies beyond.
He's making promises, tempting me.
For hundreds of years you have mourned the loss of your dragon gods. From beyond the veil, I heard your lament and have come to deliver you from desolation. Dragon of night, I break your chains. Hear my voice and ride. I am Elganon, once called Lucicon, and I have returned.
The Archdemon is already fueling him.
You long for the secrets of the Fade. This I can give to you. All you must do is obey me, worship me, love me, and kneel.
I know this magic. It's old and dangerous.
Elganon needs some bread. He needs a Snickers. He's not himself right now.
It's too strong. I can't break it.
We've got this.
I'm trying to conceal us. He'll know someone broke his hold.
Balara bought us some time, but we have to go. Now.
Now we have the equipment piece, but we missed the memento.
Venatori, there are uninvited guests among you.
Oh, we could not find, like...
He's sending the cult after us.
Elgarnon is right there. We're just leaving? No. We can't touch him now that his Archdemon's in play. I won't risk Dalish lives.
Time for a fight!
And you stop being so aggressive. Hey. Huh? We didn't use a potion. When did we use a potion? We did not use a potion, but... What? Are we done, or do you want to shoot a few more projectiles?
Made it through.
Obey and destroy!
Hope there is no achievement for getting all mementos, because we might have missed one.
We're not alone. Got it covered.
Amazing, Rook.
Right?
Look, there. The Archdemon.
Does it see us? Please tell me it doesn't see us.
Are we done, or do you want a few more times?
Made it through that one.
I want the interlopers at my feet. Your continued failure is a disappointment to your god.
He's riling them up. They won't back down now.
What happens when they don't give him what he wants?
I just wanted to see something.
Got us from a distance.
Got it.
On our way to deliver the Snickers. How do we get up there? That is the question.
Finish the job for the risen gods.
And now Darkspawn?
Why wouldn't the Venatori bring their new friends on the board?
Hey! Hey!
Ready to go.
Got through that.
Okay, so... Now, one of the things we can do here... Hey! Hey! Can you please move? Jesus fucking Christ.
Your turn.
attacking?
It doesn't seem to be yet.
Gillen ain't lost her dragon. Might make Elganar more cautious.
What does this do? Okay.
Come, get ready. Rook takes credit there. Look at that.
Got him in position.
I'm ready.
Hi, cutie. Hi, hi.
Still standing. Not bad.
Do we need to go? Able? We can go back here. Hope you're well, cutie. Crystals. We're smoking some bath salt here. Smoke the crystals. Oh. Cutie, we had 6 crashes with our PC today. All of them during stream time.
Dalish arrows. Strife and the other Veil Jumpers were here.
That'll take some of the pressure off. We have to use this chance to get to the prisoners.
We don't know, but we think that is a new record. I think it's a new record.
Over there, that cage. I think that's where the Dalish are being held. Almost there. We can make it.
Hopefully it stays at 6, but like with how many it was today, it very well might it not have been the last one.
Intruder, have defiled my temple and spurned the gifts I offer. You could have had a place of honor as my disciple.
Still, we find it so weird. Like when we learned English as kids in elementary school already, Like, they try to, like, teach us a word like gift. And gift in German means poison. Yeah, or like, or toxin at least, you know? So... we were like, why, like, it was on like some like package for like some birthday thing or whatever. We were like, why would we give that to anyone? Like, we didn't have enemies at the time, okay? So like, today it's more understandable, of course. But like, because like languages got words from other languages sometimes, right? Maybe either Germans misunderstood the English or the English misunderstood us. Who knows? Like, and we would like to hear the story.
This way. We have to be quick.
It can't just be a coincidence. Like, it's literally written the same. It means poison. Die a horrible death. High frames, bitch. Oh, right. Hey, we can just laser them to death? Holy shit, blood magic is sick! Look, you can just laser them to death! As Knife Party says, destroy them with lasers.
Oops. That way, through the gate.
Nice.
Well, that's a relief.
Can we destroy this? It looks cool though. It has a nice look. We can just laser them to death. You know, you have to see it that way. When we would like to get our legs lasered, yeah, for like to get the hair removed, then that would cost us like a lot of money, and we give them that for free. Providing free services under capitalism.
Damn it! Shut tight and the locking mechanism is on the other side.
So you're saying we're stuck?
There has to be another way out.
Can we destroy this thing now, or...? Ah, there's a hole. Try fingers. Oops. Okay. Maybe not.
Not if we have anything to say about it.
We're stuck. Gate's shut and we can't open it from here. Right, on it. Also, Venatori headed your way, so stay alive.
Stay alive. Okay. Ah. Ah. Ah.
Going to take some time.
Providing free hair removal. Woo. Oh, sorry. Now we have to like for the explosion. Ah! Ow! Ow! Bitch! Fuck! We're providing free services here, and he's like, oh yeah, let's attack that person.
To getting this thing open.
Oh. Okay, this thing here needs to die as quickly as we can.
you can open this. Hang on.
Finally, we get to fight this thing. Whoa. Okay.
Whatever you say.
How?
Ranged incoming.
We let the health siphon effect do its thing, you know.
That's a win.
Thank you very much. Ah, that's like, you know, their corpse is buried underneath like some nice plants. Sure.
Come on, come on.
Well, that's good.
We'll keep the exits clear. You get to the Dalish.
Your fight is futile. My Venatori are legion. Surrender, and I may yet show mercy.
Bitch, we will spirit bomb your ass if you don't shut up. Water Stain Journal. The damage journal of an Olathan Veil Jumper. Most of the writing is now illegible, but it seems to detail the Veil Jumper's exploration of the ancient temple. Of particular interest is the following. Found a passage that took me to the top of the structure. Incredible view. We'll need to spend more time exploring. We will need to take a quick break. Hopefully we don't say it out loud, you know what we mean, right? Okay, almost missed a chest, apparently. Huh? Is it underneath the stairs, or...? Heavy Navaran tome. Like, where is this chest? It must be above us somehow. There's really no, like, lever. Yeah, there's a chest above, but how do we get there? We fear that if we go too far, then we trigger some bullshit again, and the game's like, you advanced the story, now you can't go back. Yeah. Pretty sure if we go here now, we will just get cut off from this here. So there must be a ladder somewhere up there. Took me to the top of the structure. We'll need to spend more time. Yeah, but where is the passage? Where could that passage be? We feel we miss it if we just go further. That's what we hate about those story parts, where you then like have stuff that is well hidden. And you try to not miss things, but you will miss things because the game just is like, oh yeah, yeah, you thought it was there. No, now you're caught up. Now you're like cut off from wherever you wanted to be. I don't like that. Like, give us free exploration. We might not find what you want us to find immediately. Ah, that's what we meant. Okay. That is what we meant. See, if we had like if we went any further than that, we would have missed it. Cool. Okay. That is what we meant.
This feels off. We're not where we were, Rook.
And it cut us off, see? Like this. That's what we mean. It's so... Oh, we love the aesthetic. Spooky.
Come on. We need to find a path through. We still need to think of the Dalish.
So that is what you're after. The Elven has been chosen to serve a glorious purpose.
We keep getting turned around or something.
Yeah, but we
Elgernon, he's found us.
And he's got us trapped. The longer we stay here, the more danger we're in.
There's blight here. There wasn't blight before.
You cannot stand against me. Every action of yours is futile. My power grows even now.
Sorry, there was green and then there suddenly was not green.
Nothing but an insect.
Excuse us that we...
If you like, I have an eternity to spare.
Could you, like, cut that weird thing, please?
We need help, but we're losing precious time going around in circles.
We do not appreciate whatever you have cast on us.
Do we know the Dalish is still alright? What if Elganon sends Venatori to...
One thing at a time. Let's focus on getting out.
Oh, we're going the wrong way again. Sorry? We can't go up here. Huh? Okay. If we go here, we will yeah. There was no way to get to Nev and...
Can you hear me?
Solus?
Okay, it's a... It seems to be it's supposed to that we run into it. Okay.
Something's wrong.
Oh, that we did not expect.
Solus.
As you say, game.
You are correct. Elganon's magic has thinned the veil, allowing me to speak to you directly.
Okay.
Solus, we need your help.
Then I am pleased that for once, I can offer some assistance. If you can rescue the elves, Elganon is mine to face.
What do you mean?
Elganon! Lethalin! Mabanal Avanuris! Masalin Algalana!
Didn't need to get that. Let's keep moving. Solus is going to distract Elgernon.
Van Harel, you have no power here.
Oh, I don't think he's happy about that. As long as it keeps him off us.
So, the Dread Wolf has arrived to defend his pawn.
Your cruelty forced my hand.
100 generations and still the same refrain.
Again, you have caged our people, and again I will set them free.
But you are always stubborn, Fen Harel. Insubordinate, unmanageable, even by Mythal's reckoning.
You have lost the right to speak her name.
Mavalas man, Shevgal Fen. Harel.
what joined you was that she knew the monster you would become if left unchecked. She thought to temper your brutish ego. Instead, you betrayed her, murdered her.
Only the first time, Dread Wolf.
You're looking a little pale. Are you?
Better than in my head.
Your struggle is pointless, and your faith in the Dread Wolf is misplaced. Give up. Save yourself. Save your friends.
I can see the way through. I think Solas's distraction is working. I think this is it. I think we're through.
You should be near where you need to be. With luck, you can still save the elves.
Ooh, the Veil song got upgraded that we used before. We want the shield part out of the way.
Destroy the magical crystal keeping the cage locked.
Cruelty is nothing new. But what has happened to the vaunted brilliant mind of Elganon the Mighty? The blight has left you blunt and slow. A monster, not a mastermind. You used to be a challenging opponent.
You saw me as an opponent. To me, you were an irritation, a fly buzzing ceaselessly.
I must speak to you in this tongue. It seems Elven is beyond your grasp.
As much as freedom is beyond yours.
Yep, now we oh, sorry.
Are you talking to... Sorry.
Hello?
There.
Did you not understand?
Beat the odds there.
That's them. Kill them. Stop company.
Again.
Once the blight is free, it will rule this world, and you will be its attack dog. You will burn this world at its command, as Andrul did in yours. And you will leave only ruin behind.
Hey. Of course. Yep. Hey. For some reason, this didn't go through. And we didn't get attacked in the meantime. We don't know what happened. That's just things don't happen. Huh? Can you stop talking while we're fighting, maybe?
To get me to lay it down. Your wine comes from envy, Fen'Harel, but it does not have to be so. There is a place for you at my side in a new, glorious empire.
But it will not have Illuvians, will it? Junei built them, and now he is dead. Our great cities came from Silex.
Thank you.
Our deepest mysteries from Dirthaman.
I will restore it all. Their achievements will not be lost.
You were a bully who ruled over what others had built, and now the others are gone. Who do you have left? Gillenane?
The Explorer Sud.
We cannot rebuild the world by stitching together monsters.
You saved us.
Time to get out of here.
I can guide you to one of my old hideouts. You can use it to make your escape. The ward's still in place there will shield you all from Elganon's sight.
Solus, thank you.
Let's go! Let's go! Run! Run!
It's tough being a Venatori. It was their duty to secure the sacrifices. It was their duty to ensure the ritual went perfectly. But despite all their efforts, Elganon was disappointed. The cult would do anything to please their gods. The cult would give anything to atone. Anything. It really is tough being a Venatori.
Maybe they're on the wrong side. Who knows?
We'd lost all hope, and then...
And then you swooped in out of nowhere to save us.
He would have killed us to feed his dragon.
Indeed. Maseranis, Lethaline.
It was a team effort.
It often is. Some fights can't be won alone. Celebrate the victories as they come. They're rare enough.
And tomorrow, we'll have to deal with another archdemon.
And it will have regained its strength. Elganon sacrificed his own Venatori to it. A punishment for their failures. The Venatori who escaped scurried back to Deventer. If the Venatori move again, the Shadow Dragons will hear about it first. The Veil Jumpers will fight our own battles against the gods. Any help you can offer would be appreciated.
Quest complete. The team rushed to Olathan Forest to save Dalish elves from Venatori sacrifice. There they witnessed Elganon awaken his dragon thrall, Lusakan. And once worshipped as the old god of night. Dalish blood would have been spilled to restore the dragon to full strength, but with Solus' help, Elganon's plan was thwarted. With his captives lost, Elganon was forced to sacrifice his own cultists to his dragon.
Might be a good time to see what Solus thinks of all this.
We have a lot of new missives. So we would say we go to every companion and see what they have. Go to Lucanus and... Everybody loves Emmerich. We do too.
Is that Zara
awesome.
Renata? This place isn't big enough to keep every corpse you guys find.
Zara spoke to Ilario before she died. Emmerich can talk to the dead. I have to know.
I wouldn't have offered my skills if I thought it was unsafe. Let flame rekindle your sight. Let breath and light rise again. Tell us about Ilario della Morte.
Martyrs. He fooled us both.
Elaborate.
You took what he wanted most in this world. More than coin, pleasure, family.
The title of First Talon.
Ilario had you imprisoned and tortured for a promotion?
The job was to kill you. But this one doesn't waste those with potential.
Yeah, that's not any better.
And Katerina? Did Ilario hire you to kill her?
Ilario used blood magic to control Spite. How? He's not a mage.
Our risen god gives many gifts.
Elgernon? Ilario's working with Elgernon?
Her spirit strong. Haste would be appreciated.
Let her go. We've heard enough.
I'm sorry, Lucanus.
So am I.
What are you going to do?
Take away everything from him.
Sorry, the game is misleading us again on purpose. Scrawled letter. Hey, baby dragon. Remember how you said I'd never find a big horde? You were wrong, and I'm amazing. That's like... You are cringe, and I am based. Come to the hall if you want to see my haul. I had to buy a whole new ship just to carry it. For my gold and my glory. Ethelred the Totally Ready. There is a poorly drawn cartoon in the corner of a man flexing atop a pile of loot. Okay. You have already lost. I drew you as the soy jack and myself as the Chad. that person sounds really like they would honestly think that way.
Fire and ice, light and blood. Another blow to the gods.
A choice between pests. The plague. The plague is it in English, right? Call it pest. Between the plague and cholera. Don't know, what do we want to do? Brain, can you please put the things in order? That would be very nice.
She felt it all over. Her attraction to the hero, a powerful but properly contained tingle, nearly exquisite. Properly contained. No, sounds bad. Okay, cut the middle line, much more natural.
What are you working on?
Oh! Rook! I didn't see you. What did you hear?
enough to get a powerful but properly contained tingle.
That isn't, I mean, I'm not, Oh, you're joking, right?
Most of the time, yeah.
Nev found me more cereals. I've read them, all of them, multiple times. And I thought maybe I could try it, writing my own, I mean. Not like Varric Tethrus, but my own sort of thing. For me, and people like me. Something to focus on, besides Syrian and all of that. And you know, you're also interesting, it helps for inspiration.
Interesting is certainly a word we could use.
But it works! You're fighting ancient gods and everything. And you know the rest. It's impressive. What you've done, I mean, brought everyone together. You're a good person. Really.
Just don't tell anyone. I've got a reputation to uphold.
Right. Your secret's safe with me. But I'm probably not the only one, you know, who notices. People look up to you. And more are going to when this is over.
We're so sorry,
Anyways,
Lara, but
thanks, Rook.
Can't resist.
I'll talk to you later. Gotta finish this scene.
It's impossible to resist. Ah, amazing. Okay. Ah, yeah. Let's go to Nev.
There's something I need to do back home.
Everything all right?
Yeah, just chasing Aelia. It brings a lot up. If you're around, maybe. I'd take the company.
Sure thing, Nev.
We just remembered how we earlier cleaned our PC and we looked like some scientist in a lab with like goggles and like some mask for like the dust and such. We had like gloves that are like resistant to like acid and of course electricity as well, just to not get shocked maybe. And it's just safety measures because we don't want anything in our eyes, our lungs, or like maybe get shocked, or we have to like work with stuff. Go into the middle. Oops. That is a door.
Hey, Rook. Have time for something outside the lighthouse? I was going to head to Arlithin with the sun. See a real sky again. You're welcome to join us.
Sure.
This is where we eat.
I see.
Shathan, it's good to see you again.
My child wished to show me where she now lived.
I made food.
Yeah, the mother still doesn't know that Tosh uses they them pronouns.
Armada special. It's what the pirates eat when they come to port.
This is too rich for me. Perhaps you could prepare some vegetables.
Fine.
A few weeks in your company, and my child has lost what little civility she had.
The Armada Special actually has a long cultural history behind it.
It is meat and cheese on bread. It is the essence of Vervain. Of course Evitash would like it. This is what I face for removing her from the Qun.
It's not Tasha's fault you came to Vervain.
No. It is mine. I was never taught how to be a mother. Under the Qun, children are raised by those suited to such pursuits. I trained as a scholar, I was taught to think critically, to analyze without passion, and correct mistakes. You need not tell me that I am an inadequate mother. I am aware.
Then why did you leave?
When I see my child in danger, I act.
Here, vegetables.
Thank you.
So, I'm non-binary.
What does that mean?
It means I don't feel like a man or a woman.
If you are neither a man nor a woman, then what are you?
Oh, haven't heard that
Non-binary.
question.
I just said, and I'm going to use they instead of she from now on.
If this is because I have criticized your dress or your manners...
It isn't!
Jesus fucking Christ, parents are always the same.
Under the Cune, the term for one whose gender does not match the one given to them at birth was a cunithlock. Perhaps you are like that.
Why do you have to keep picking at it? Why can't you just be happy for me?
Evitash, Chakra Toebra.
So I'm supposed to struggle with who I am? Even if I don't feel like I fit, even if I feel wrong?
No, you misunderstood.
Then say it better! Why am I never enough for you?
I will go. Thank you for inviting me to your home. Panahedan.
Tosh, I'm so sorry. No. It's okay. Tosh. I'm not hiding anymore. How she takes it is her problem.
Correct.
You sure? Yeah. Come on. Don't let food go to waste.
Oh yeah, that awkward conversation. We had that shit with people all the time. It's Not for me, you will ever stay dead name and whatever gender we had, you know, in their eyes. It's we had that with people on Twitch, we have that with people in real life. Just really, we want to slam those people's faces into the next wall we can see. It pisses us off beyond. Instead of just accepting that and just listening to someone. They just... What does that mean? But you will ever be this to me, but I love you, I haven't done anything wrong, blah 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 blah. Shut up. Christ in heaven. Poor Tosh. And then always, like, there are people then being like, you have to understand, your parents didn't grow up with that. They did. They just refused to learn about it. Like, they're still alive, you know? So, like, yes, how you react to stuff like that is your own fault.
The Dalish prisoners escaped safely?
We got them away free and clear.
Good. Whatever my frustrations with them, it feels good to have helped my people again. Thank you for allowing me to help. Chance to infuriate Elganon was a reminder of simpler times.
You said you found the Dalish frustrating. Why is that?
It is unfair to them. I lived for thousands of years, and after I imprisoned the Evanuris, I slept for thousands more. I awoke in a world that had forgotten the ancient times almost entirely. And those who tried to remember Elven history, like the Dalish, had gotten so much wrong.
I suspect them calling Elgar'nan and Gillenane and all the rest gods didn't go over well with you.
Indeed. To see that the history the Dalish worked so hard to preserve was the propaganda of tyrants was vexing. I tried to explain the truth to one clan. When I convinced them that I was truly Fen'Harel, they attacked me. After that, I hid my explanations behind the facade of having witnessed events in the Fade.
And one of the first lessons in the Morn Watch is that the Fade is reality, as seen through a smoky mirror.
Yes. The Dalish had no reason to believe me. I could only watch as they continued to worship Elgar'nan, though we may have seen the last of that tradition, at least.
You and Elgar'nan were really tearing into one another back there.
I needed to goad him to anger in order to distract him. But yes, while all of the Evanuris were monsters in their own ways, Elgar'nan was the worst. Or perhaps it is more honest to say that his were the faults I found most objectionable. You have met him now, heard his voice hammering at the doors of your mind, and you have met me. Can you see how he and I might frustrate one another?
The two of you are too much alike. Both of you want to be in charge.
I have no desire to be in charge.
No. You just want to be able to correct anyone who's not doing everything the way you would have done it.
I see you have been observing me as well during these conversations.
All right. I can see how you and Elgar'nan would hate each other.
Good day to you,
Yumi. I most
Yumi.
feared becoming. Callous and uncaring, his arrogance unchecked. To have that much power and no one to remind him that he could be wrong.
Well, he had you.
And I suppose I had you.
We would have had a hard time getting out of there without your help.
I did not spend this long preparing you only to lose you to Elgar'nan's machinations. No, I am sorry. That was poorly said. You have earned better from me.
Okay.
When we first met, I saw you only as a foolishly confident child who disrupted my plans. You were an irritant. I gave you information to oppose Elgar'nan out of necessity, but I expected you to be nothing more than a tool. Seeing you with your team, I was wrong.
I appreciate you saying that. Couldn't have been easy.
The only thing worse than being wrong is realizing it, but being afraid to change. Elgar'nan's pride is no greater than mine, but he denies any failure on his part, and I at least try to acknowledge my mistakes. Your team trusts you, and you listen to them. It is impressive and enviable. It took me centuries to build such a bond during my rebellion, and when I served the Inquisition, I tried to avoid entanglements.
So what do we do next?
Elgar'nan and Gillenane are preparing the dagger they will use for their ritual to pierce the veil. Elgar'nan's power is tied to light and darkness. He will need to perform a ritual during the next eclipse.
That gives us some time to prepare.
It is likely to be your last chance to do so. You must be ready for whatever comes, for this world and for the team that trusts you. I know that you will do everything in your power not to fail them.
But yeah, we want people to exactly find the environment that they
So now Elgar'nan's recovered his own archdemon, and the gods only need an eclipse to complete their dagger.
We saved the Dalish, though. That's important.
But now Elgar'nan's immortal, so long as his archdemon lives.
And we all know how hard those things are to kill.
We killed Razikale, didn't we?
After losing hundreds of wardens, and it took a centuries-old trap to do it. We don't have either of those. Not anymore.
Just when you think the tide's in your favor, it turns right back.
We've done some great work underwater. You know why no one else can save the world except us? Why the Inquisitor told me it had to be us? Because we don't give up. Knock us down and we come back swinging.
Nice speech, Rook. But it's hard to complete a contract if you don't know where the target is.
We found the gods before. Not without help we didn't. So we get help again. We've got allies everywhere now.
We want to provide people the environment that they're looking for. No one is supposed to come here and has to get like a shitty reaction to being neurodivergent, to being queer, to being, you know, to being themselves if they're really trying to interact in good faith, then, you know.
What about the Venatori that were at the crater? They might know where the gods are hiding.
Dorian said they were up to something, but it seemed more about returning to the gods' good graces. They lost Algernon's sacrifice. He'll be displeased.
The crows may have something. The Antam are moving large quantities of supplies out of the city. Weapons, armor, gatlock. And several storehouses worth of food, what little we had left. It's enough to feed the Antam Navy for 3 months. Or all of Treviso for 6 weeks.
Given the timing, it seems unlikely to be a coincidence.
Wherever those supplies are headed, that's likely where we'll find the gods. Any more details from the crows, Lucanus?
They said the Antam have long work ahead. We have time. Also, Biago would like a meeting. At your earliest convenience. From him, that means important, but not yet urgent.
Did Viago tell you how much time we have?
Days to weeks. Nothing more precise.
Well, that's our best lead so far. Track those supplies, and we should find the gods. That said, the Venatori aren't up to anything good in Minrathous.
Not to complicate things, but the Inquisitor also wants to meet Rook.
Right. With everything she's been doing in the south, we owe her an update.
I'll let her know.
Despite the odds, we've survived. We've made a habit of it. Take some time, rest. Be ready to go. Next time the gods appear, let's make sure it's the last.
Message from Minrathous. Rook. We heard the wonderful news coming out of Alathon. You're doing, we're told. The Venatori are still reeling from their failure, and Dorian's caught wind of some of their most recent plans. Drop by the shop when you can. Mayvarus. A letter from the Horsburg wetlands. Rook. We have continued to study changes in the Blight. Our latest findings are very interesting and disturbing. We can't let the spread continue. We'll catch you up the next time you're in the wetlands, Antoine. We could go to, like, Tosh Emmerich first. Let's talk to Tosh because, like...
Hey, I got word from my mother. She wants to talk.
Have you talked with her since?
Nope, not since I told her I was non-binary. But her note said she wanted to talk about that tablet we found, the old Kunari one. Of course that's what she wants to talk about. We can go whenever you're good.
I'll let you know.
And when we made a non-binary Kunari character, we did not know that we would meet a non-binary Kunari character in the game. We also did. That was all coincidence with the blood magic, with being like the most ridiculous thing in the game, and you know, and both of us all of those things that was not planned. But sometimes you just jump into a pot of gold. Sometimes it just happens. Oh, right. Forgot to. Yeah, right? Like, it's so cool. They couldn't let us choose our own pronouns, like our own, real own, you know, we use neo-pronouns. The thing just is like, you can't voice that without like using some AI on the fly voice thing, and then like, yeah. We get it.
Myrna, hello. I assume Vorgoth's not far back.
We have her, Rook. We have her. We know exactly what she's planning.
The professor asked us to research the artifact that came into the possession of Johanna Hezenkos.
She carries a gloaming lantern.
There you are. They were fashioned in ages past by unscrupulous necromancers. The lanterns steal and concentrate life.
Johanna could use it to leech life from hundreds at a time. An endless source of power.
That's exactly the kind of reckless necromancy that gives the rest of us a bad name.
Just so. But we found where Johanna will be.
She has returned to Blackthorn Manor.
Hezenkos intends to hold a soiree.
That can't be her whole plan.
No, but I propose a small group infiltrate Johanna's lair while she's distracted and destroy her lantern.
Let's do it.
Vorgoth and I must return to the necropolis.
Hunt well.
If only we could make Johanna see reason.
You tried before. She seems stubborn.
Perhaps that's why she attained immortality, while I quake on the threshold. If I make my own bid for lichdom. Oh, it's no use pretending this hasn't stirred up that old dread of my own mortality.
You could also be having a normal reaction to facing danger every other day.
No, it shouldn't be this crushing, this prevalent. No. Johanna was never beset by these sort of fears.
A little fear is healthy. You'll feel better once we crash her lair and destroy that lantern. Promise.
Yeah, the fellow with the deep voice. We love that. It sounds absolutely cool. Like, look at the decoration he has in his room here. So nice. We absolutely feel so at home here. We should also, like, get more spooky decoration here. Like, the only thing we can say, like, it looks very boring in our room. It's not, like, super special decorated. We don't have the money to to decorate anything. So, like, it looks boring. It's just a boring-ass room. It has a lot of stuff in it, but it doesn't look very specially decorated or has no, like, theme other than to be cozy. Yeah. At the necropolis, we feel so at home there. Which we don't do in real life, so it's nice if, like, games give us, like, some place where we can just feel like we fit for once. Like, we're trying to find for so long a place where we can fit. Where we belong, and in real life that is usually limited by capitalism. We just can't move anywhere. We're stuck to this apartment and we cannot even move in the same city. Like, we're trying for years to get somewhere else. We would even like want to like see other countries, live there, and nothing is possible because no money.
I heard from Cal Sharrock about the missing dwarves. Stalgard's one of them. I have to go help. They sent me maps of the area where the missing were last seen. It's a start. You're coming to help, right?
I promised I would.
I'm ready to go whenever you are. Let's not wait too long.
Tell me about Anaris.
He is the light, the hope of Elvenan, the bringer of...
Tell me about the war against the Evenuris.
Even now, the armies of Anaris wage a glorious war against the...
Tell me about the armies.
The chosen of Elvenan, made pure and stripped of their want to serve the great Anaris.
So demons. He made an army of demons. Damn it, Syrian. What have you done? Oh, Rook.
Sorry, is now a bad time? I can come back.
It's not great, but later won't be better. Syrian. He wants to meet, to explain himself.
It's kind of hard to explain turning people into demons.
I know. Talking to him again, knowing what I know, it's hard. Beyond hard. And that's if this isn't all a big trap.
Hey, hi kid. How are you doing? What does your gut say?
Listen to your gut. Would he really try to lure you into a trap?
I would have said no before all of this. The Syrian I know cared, loved his people more than anything. He kept me grounded, focused, made sure I was okay. And I took care of him, protected him because I loved my little brother and I owed him. But what he is now, who he is now, I don't know. I'd hoped the archive would make it easy. Tell me it was a misunderstanding. But Anaris is evil, full stop. And if my brother's working with him...
Oh, you're fixing Overwatch 2. Yeah, we had like 6 PC crashes today. As this thing here is like, as we don't exaggerate always when we say it's broken. That we can't replace it, there is like no warranty left, we didn't do anything to the thing, it was just standing here in the corner all the time. And we can't replace it because it's way too expensive. Yeah, we also don't understand why that happens or what one can do about it. Is it since the driver update, or because like that can sometimes be the reason? Then you can go back to an older driver.
Syrian must be working with him for a reason.
I'd like to believe that. It'd make this easier. When I thought he died, it almost broke me. I don't know if I can do that again.
So what are you going to do?
Meet with him.
Are you okay with that?
No, but I need to talk to him, convince him he's wrong.
And if that doesn't work?
Will you come with me?
Of course.
Thanks, Rook. Really. Just tell me when you're ready.
What do you mean it won't update? Does it crash during the driver installation? Like during the setup? Or does like just the software not like attempt the installation? Or like there are many things that can be wrong. There's like some stuff we could help you with, other stuff is just difficult from a distance. Because it would require like stuff that just can't be done from remotely. Was that everything now? No, we didn't talk to Lucanus. We thought we talked to the Lucanus, but apparently not. Okay.
Oh, great. Is it your turn to cook? What's all this gonna be?
Paella. Well, 2 of them. One without seafood for Emmerich. And a gooseberry pie for dessert. Nev's favorite.
You made dessert just for Nev?
There's enough for everyone.
Yes, but you still made it just for her.
You think it's a bad idea?
Is this a clever little hint to get Nev onto the case of a new admirer?
It's a pie. I don't know what you're talking about. You think it's too much?
Don't they say the way to someone's heart is through their stomach? It's perfect.
The best way to the heart is between the 4th and 5th ribs. Don't listen to Biago.
We don't know.
That was definitely not what we were just talking about, Lucanus.
I'm not good at this. Hilario's always been the charming one. I just had to be good with a knife.
You can be both.
I've never really faced any problem too big to solve. Now there's Spine, the gods, Treviso. It's hard to ever feel you're doing enough. But here, now, I have people I can care for. Something as small as providing a treat feels big enough to matter.
I don't know, gooseberry sounds more like a fruit. As long as he's not preparing dingleberries, then we should be fine. Wouldn't appreciate that on our plate, but other than that, okay, we think we should be done now with our companions. Okay, now we can choose a quest. Let's do Tasha's first because it's personal. Of course.
Your mother learned something new about the tablet?
Haven't talked to her since the big fight at dinner. Hey, we're here. Mother? Tama?
Oh. Not good.
Get Isabella.
It might not be hers.
You think I don't know what my mother's blood smells like? Get Isabella. Tell her to find Cutter.
Oh.
Tama.
No sign of your mother. Cutter's gone too.
He was here. I caught his scent. He took her.
Cutter? The little piece of crap who wanted to fight a dragon? What's he want with Tasha's mother?
There were letters from the Dragon King in his room about your mother and about the tablet.
Since when does the Dragon King want the tablet? He's been after Tosh.
The tablet's about Tosh, about fire breathers. It's why Shathan's desperate to decode it. In exchange for the tablet and Shathan, the Dragon King will turn Cutter into a fire breather, like you.
That's Vashadan!
Is it actually possible to make Kunari into fire breathers?
No, that's not how it works.
I thought we didn't know how it works.
Doesn't matter if it's true. Cutter believed it enough to take Shathan.
Isabella, you knew the tablet was about fire breathers?
Shathan told me.
And you didn't tell us because...
Wasn't mine to tell. Shathan wanted to tell Tash herself.
Isabella, what do you know about the Dragon King?
I know a thing or two about the Arntam, but I've never met one like him. He certainly loves dragons.
We know. His Arntam were the ones who've been blighting them for the gods.
I mean, he wants to be one. He drinks their blood and everything. Makes sense that he's interested in our Tash.
Sounds like it's time to pay a visit to the Dragon King.
We found a map in Cutter's room. He's holed up in a dormant volcano to the north. It's full of old mining tunnels. Getting inside might be a challenge.
We'll handle it.
We'll all handle it. Cutter betrayed us. When you go in, the Lords will have your backs.
Thanks. Let's go.
Yeah, of course, Tosh is required for this one. Tosh detonates weakened, that is good. So Harding can apply Sundered, we detonate Sundered. Then we apply weakened, she detonates weakened. Sorry, switch. Yeah, see? Sometimes it happens, but if you at least are honestly sorry about it and not like the mother, then
What's the plan, Tosh? How do we get your mother back?
We find someplace Cutter and my mother were. I can track them from there.
You sure you don't want to head straight for the mine? Isabella said the Dragon King was there.
We find my mother first. She might be somewhere else. I'll kill Cutter and the Dragon King once she's safe.
That boat over there. It could be Cutter's.
Maybe. Let's look. She was here. So was Cutter.
You can track them by their scent?
Scent, tracks, whatever it takes. Cutter's not getting away.
On, Tom.
Is this regular?
You're not a Darby. Your priest is enjoying the Dragon King's hospitality.
She's not my priest. Take a look over there.
Antam note, Cutter. We don't normally allow Vashoth raised in Bosslands to join the Antam. They are soft and weak, but the Dragon King sees your potential. Prove that your will is strong, and you too can receive the blessings of Gillanane. Breathing fire like the Adari is only the beginning of the power the gods offer. Bring the priest and her tablet and earn your place among us. Satakesh the earthquake. Yeah, it is like the mother reacts like a lot of parents in real life and is absolutely being...
She was here.
Like really shitty about it, and it could be worse probably, but it could 100 times better.
I'll make us a path. Good. Come on.
Are you okay, Tosh?
I'm fine.
But yeah, other characters accept them as they are. Nice attempt, but no. Sorry, that something was like scratching.
Hey, take a look over there. We're on their trail.
Like, this game doesn't have like that shitty narrative against trans people as like real life has, but you meet characters like the mother now that could react 100 times better. Oh, oops, sorry.
You're dead. We're getting closer. We don't have time for this. Hang on, this thing's gonna burn.
That's an Antom Gatlock cannon. Why didn't they use it?
Must have hit him before they could get it ready.
Also, we wouldn't say that being queer is controversial. We would say it's just like some people are just being assholes about other people just existing. Sign of Kontar. No.
Cutter. Bastard.
We're entering another new area. No, this is an entirely new area.
I don't like that at all.
Shark's Mouth Mountain. Looks even worse with lava pouring out of it. That's where he is. The Dragon King.
Yeah. A lost poem, translated from Kunlad. Saw a fish today, dancing, gliding, simple things, joy found in purpose. Hello? What else could there be to that?
It's Isabella. She must have been busy.
For gold and glory.
Look at that. Barely a scratch.
Sorry, we don't know what else you could want from us right now. Sorry, we are a good game. We don't know what it is you want. Something apparently, but we. Where's the other fire? We can't get up there for some reason. Maybe we have to talk to them first. That's like the one fire thing that is unreachable from this position. So we have to do it that way. But then where is the other fire thing? Okay, it has to be somewhere, hasn't it? Okay. We need to know something. Arding? Good. Okay, that's not an option. If we try to jump, our character will just jump straight up because that's exactly what you would like to see the most. Okay. Good. Now that we know that. Good. Fantastic. It has to be in a straight line, otherwise it doesn't make any sense. So, there, and there. No, there, this direction. So here's the first one. Then we go to the bone. Or is it here? Why is that closed now? Do we need to understand? Is that required? Why that word is closed? That's where we came from, so like don't like that ladder up there, we just like we let that down earlier, but the game apparently did not save that.
To go near the mountain. Old
Fine.
superstitions.
Don't save that.
No wonder the
And we have to fight them again because like game just didn't save things. Well, that is so the player's fault, yeah, because the game just didn't. We saved, but the game didn't save that into the file apparently.
So much about us. Cutter must have given them information.
It doesn't matter. Come on.
Please let the ladder where it is. So it must be that. Oh, not. Yeah, that was not what you were. That was not what you were supposed to do. That was not what you were supposed to do, but sure. So there must, yeah. There was a fourth one the whole time behind this. Okay, yeah. Okay, where does this door go? I've been stationed here so long and I still don't know. The old-timers refuse to say. I bet it's not even a real door. Cops dared me to sneak in, but I just can't break the rules. Warden Mel Caravu 632 steel. So we then just go na up there. And then we go back down. Can we drop down here? Is that an option? It is an option. The game doesn't like, oh, that's too high of a distance. You can't do that. Fuck off. Okay, good. That's an option. And hopefully we have it now. God, some people, honestly. God, do we hate platforming shit. With a passion. You can design it fun. It is possible. You know, like building a Dyson sphere. But apparently some people find it as difficult as building a Dyson sphere. Tosh? No. So, what piece that we do not equip do we get now? Oh, we get at least something for Tosh. Oh, sure. Why not? At least then. At least we get, like, some companion piece. That is...
Get going. We'll draw their attention once you're clear.
Yeah, we do that next time. We hate platform. We hate to end it on a sour note, but you know, our PC started let our start the stream with like 6 sour notes, so it's it was bound to be that way. Next time will be better.